There we go.
Okay, perfect. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear
Loud
me?
and clear. Yes, I can hear you.
Oh my word. Thomas, I've been waiting for this day for 50 years.
You're joking. Come
No,
on.
for real, for real. This is like, I can die. After the show in Pretoria, I can officially die. I've made it. How are you?
Oh, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Maybe you have the chance to see me more often. I don't know.
Oh, you only come to South Africa every 10 years, so this is probably not my last one.
Oh, you think so?
You'll never know. How are you today, Thomas?
I'm really fine. Thank you so much. I hope you're fine too.
Thank you for the time, a few minutes you've got for me. I really appreciate it. I prepared a few questions for you because look, this is the one and only moment I've got with you. Are you ready for
Perfect.
some interesting questions?
I hope they're interesting.
I also
Give your
hope that
best.
All right. So yes, last night, first question: why did you decide to use Thomas Anders as your stage name?
Well, this is a long story. I try to make it short. You know,
Go for it.
my original name was too complicated. I did my first record contract when I was 15 years old. So this is now 46 years ago, and I was supposed to be a German singer in German language, and my real name is Bernd Weidung. And so my producer said, "But this is really complicated because nobody will understand it when you're announcing your new record on radio. So we need another name." And the head of the record company, it was in that time CBS. You know, after that it was Sony, CBS, and the head of this company had his last name Enders. And so my producer thought that he will get a bigger budget when when I'm taking the name Anders. This was the last name, and the first name. And during that time, Thomas was very popular in Germany, and so we decided to give me the name. In German, it sounds Thomas Anders, and I was happy with that. But in the fact, nobody knew that I would make that career international wise. And but Thomas Anders sounds international, so it's perfect.
Well,
So
I didn't know that up until last night when I had the Wikipedia entry. I was quite shocked, but now I know.
now you
So
know the story behind it.
now I know the story behind it. Next question: how did you meet Dieter?
He was my producer when I was singing in German language, and he was with a publishing company, and he was supposed to produce the help me. You know Fr. David, the song Words.
Yes,
Do you remember? And the second
F.R.
single,
David. Word. Yeah, yeah.
yes, Words don't come
No.
easy. So you know this. And the second single, the single afterwards, was Pick Up the Phone. And this song was in the publishing, and Dieter Bohlen should produce the singer in German language with this song. And my record company had chosen me that I should be the German original version from Pick Up the Phone. So they put both of us together, and I would say it was a match made in heaven in a certain way. So it was not that successful, but after a few years, he wrote "You're My Heart, You're My Soul," and the rest is music history.
It's more than history. It's really big history.
Yeah.
Next question. Now that I know how you met, and I probably should have done my homework better, but why in the world did you break up twice?
Because of the same reason. Because sometimes a couple married twice, after a divorce, they married the second time and found out that it's still the same character, and it won't take for a lifetime. So this is what happened to us as well, because we are really, really opposite characters. And
Okay, but let's
You
not
know,
talk about divorce let's not talk about the divorce, because the
so what?
music is still there, still out there, and it will never go away. And that's the good thing about it.
That's the
The
good thing.
memory,
Exactly.
that's the good
Exactly.
thing. All right, my next question, Thomas. Can you remember the day when you suddenly realized, oh my word, I am famous?
No, because sometimes I don't reflect it nowadays. It sounds strange, but um, you know, when I'm out of my home, that means when I'm in public, um, I'm acting how I feel, and I'm doing this like a normal people. And sometimes my wife, she's talking to me and she says, "But you know that you're known from the people, right?" And I said, "Oh, yes," because I'm not getting up in the morning and looking in the mirror and say or reflecting, I'm famous. I'm a human being, with good days, with bad days, with problems, with sometimes, with I'm feeling sick, whatever. But I don't feel famous. I'm blessed. I know this, sure. And when the brain is starting, the brain is telling me I'm famous. But when I'm bringing out the garbage, I don't feel famous. I'm doing normal stuff, so I don't feel very
Well, that,
famous for
that was
this.
that was one of my questions. People always see you as this god of pop. You are People idolize you. So, but there's a real person at home who sits on his couch and probably watches TV series. So,
Exactly.
what's the last TV series you're currently binging?
The last one, it says, do you know the series Lupin? This is a French. It's
Lupin.
yes, and I think
Yeah,
it's
I
on
loved it.
Netflix.
I was on
I
Netflix. I
loved,
loved it.
really loved it, and the really hard thing of this series is that you say, okay, now I'm taking for 2 hours, and I'm looking, two or three parts, but it's so fucking great, and it's 3 o'clock in the morning, and you're still watching TV, and you have to get up at 6 o'clock, but who the you gonna want to watch it till the end? This is the problem of all of these series.
Yeah, you can spend your whole day in bed, and it's then when you finished, the whole day is gone.
Yeah, yep,
Here's a question I didn't have, but now I've got it. You'll see behind me, I've got a golden album as well. So
yes.
this was when I was 3 years old. There was a lady called Karika Kiesenkamp, and I idolized her because she sang all my lullabies for me,
Okay.
Afrikaans lullabies. And I once called her and said, I want some memorabilia of her against my wall. And she actually gave me her gold.
Oh, this is nice.
And I read there she sold in those years, I think it was 1977 or 78, she sold 50,000 LPs of that one.
Uh-huh.
But now I see behind you, there's also gold.
Yep.
Two of them.
This
Please tell me about them.
No, this is even. Hold on a second. There's even platinum over here.
Oh my word.
Platinum, gold, and this is what here. This is only these four. This is for 1.5 million units from um first album. Let's talk about love. This is, but
1.5
I have
million. So
1.5 million. Yes.
how many of those do you have?
I really don't know exactly, but it's around about 430.
That's too much for my brain to encompass. You're coming to South Africa in less than a month. You'll be in Cape Town, Pretoria. Any place in South Africa you still would like to see while you're here?
Well, I don't have so much time to make a round trip, but
Oh,
I'm really looking for Cape Town because I love the city. I've been there 4 or 5 times. The last time it was 1999. I did a video shooting in Cape Town, and I've really loved. I love the people. I love the food. I love the nature. It was so, and even for us, when you're coming from so far away, it's nearly 15 hours trip going to Cape Town, and for your brains that you think about your. I'm here in Germany and the north half, and I'm at at the very end, from the other country. This makes it very, very exciting, and I'm looking forward. And they will have more or less, um, yeah, 2 days in Cape Town just to have wonderful food and wonderful experience. What's about the weather? Question back. What's about the weather beginning of June? Because this is your winter.
it's the beginning
Uh,
of winter. Wear a jacket. It might be a little bit cold. I'm going to see you in Pretoria. I'm definitely going to be there. And being your number one fan in South Africa, I've got one final question when you're here in Pretoria. Can I please come and beg your signature on a real CD?
Definitely, definitely.
Thank you, and thank you. I look forward to see you. Thank you for your 15 minutes. This was the
Thank you.
best 15 minutes of my life.
I don't believe you,
And
but it was good. It was really nice.
if you had to interview somebody, Thomas, is there somebody that you idolize, that you would like to meet one day?
Yes and no. I would like to meet. It's Barbara Streisand.
You should do what I did. Call them.
See you in
Thank you, Thomas.
Pretoria.
I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Love you. Thank you very much.
Take care.
I did it.
Julle, oh. Jy was nie so gespanne nie.
Ag, hy's so nice.
Jy moet vir die kamera kyk.
Moet ek vir die kamera kyk?
Ja.
Dit was awesome. Sien jou by Sun Arena 8 Junie of 9 Junie iewers daar. Modern Talking Thomas Anders en ek gaan ook daar wees.